Hello and welcome to the Advanced Age Role-Playing Gamers podcast. I'm Nathan. I'm your host tonight, and we are starting something new. We are starting Dragonbane, and just because we like to make everything extra difficult, we're going to co-GM this. Not all of us, just two of us. I'm going to be one GM, and Malcolm. Why don't you say hi, Malcolm?
Hello.
Malcolm is going to be the other GM, and we're going to run the adventure book that comes with the Kickstarter version of the game, and we're going to be swapping back and forth, spit and adventures. So
I thought we were doing more than just spit.
Ooh.
Greedy bitch.
Thanks for sharing.
That's what we're talking about.
I think we should do GM by committee, and Tyr will be the one player character.
You could have a dark hole. Go, Chris, take it.
Welcome to my one man show.
Let me
Shove this kazoo up my ass first.
There's that game called Everyone is John, or have you heard of that? Yeah, so
I think I have heard of that.
Yeah, Everyone is Tyr. Fuck, rah, rah. Anyway.
Loud typing.
Go on.
Who gets to be the chair from 20 years ago? Oh no, mirror!
Shit.
I thought it was really funny that you blamed other people for this taking forever
Say, put a
tonight.
wig
Good
on.
job, man.
That's got to be a damn good one.
That's
Oh my god. You just did that to yourself.
Yeah. I do a lot of things to myself.
Listen, Tim is very anxious to get started with character creation.
For the love of God.
Yeah, so
Right?
Malcolm and I decided in our infinite wisdom that we wanted to make characters together, so we're having a session 0 tonight. And everyone's been chomping at the bit to make their characters, and we keep slapping their hands, telling them, stop. Erase everything you've
together.
written.
Get in line.
We're going to come together and make
Stop touching
characters.
Right now.
Okay,
Not
everybody come
necessarily
on
in that
three.
order. Okay.
1,
Wow.
2, 3.
I can't work under this pressure.
So, gentlemen, as far as character creation, it is slightly different than some other games. There will be some things that will be chosen or randomly rolled before we even get to our attributes. That will determine certain things as far as how those attributes are going to be distributed or will be important to you. So, if we're ready to go and everyone's got their dice, if they choose to,
You're going to do this today.
the first thing would be choosing your kin, which is basically the species that your character is. It takes if you're doing it randomly, just a D12. If you're not doing it randomly, there are 6 different selections you can choose from: human, halfling, dwarf, elf, mallard, and wolfkin.
D12, you said?
D12.
Yeah. So what we go around and who's rolling?
I just rolled.
So Chris, what'd you get?
I got a 10.
That's an elf.
Elf.
Oh, this is a bad start.
You're a fae. God, yes.
Baby stealing Faye.
Wait a minute. We already have somebody.
He's an elf. There's a difference.
Yeah. So anybody else rolling?
Oh, you know what? In the spirit of Chris, I will roll.
I'm still here.
Right here.
Here in spirit.
He didn't die. He's just here. Okay.
We miss him so.
It's like you can almost hear his voice.
So long.
Dragonbane, the Chris Memorial Game.
They were the best of people.
Guys, I'm right here.
When we call them people.
I remember that last
It's
time
like I
saw
can
him.
still hear him.
I know. It's like his spirit is still here somehow.
Son of a bitch. I'm watching all of you while you poop. Just keep that in mind.
Has someone rolled?
Yeah, I rolled.
Is that a
I
punishment
rolled.
for us or you?
I am in hell.
I rolled a 9.
A 9.
You're a dwarf.
dwarf. Uh-oh.
Ghost smell.
Great.
That's a philosophical question. Can a ghost smell? I don't know.
I think so. Poltergeist can. But I'm not sure about Ghost.
So I'm not rolling. I want to play Wolfkin because I'm dying to play a Wolfkin because they're so cool.
Okay, I'm just gonna roll. Damn it.
What'd you roll?
Halfling.
Oh,
Halfling. All right.
Halfling. I just.
Did you roll halfling? Really?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, I know.
Now you can refer to him as your fellow dwarf.
Hello, my fellow dwarf.
How are you today? You better make that 3, because I rolled a 9 as well.
Oh my god!
We're playing Snow White. Snow White.
So far, that's Chris.
Yes, that's true.
Tim, Tier, what you got? What you got?
Unless you guys, if you guys have
I
chosen.
rolled
just-
Mallard.
But what were you doing with your hand?
Yeah. Duck people.
Well, shit.
You don't have to roll.
I don't
You could
have
just
to roll.
choose.
I just.
You could be a pussy like Tim.
I'm a duck, not a pussy.
All right.
Is that a playable race?
4? Human.
Human.
Boring.
When's the last time you played a
I
human? Tier?
rolled. It's been a long time. It's
Never.
actually been a
You
long
haven't
time.
played
Never.
human,
What? Twilight 2000. Twilight 2000
yes,
was the last time I played.
But were you really?
That is
It's
that is
true. You were German.
What's to say about Tyr that he doesn't have a lot of experience being human?
Well, I mean, if you know.
Apologies to our German listeners.
Don't laugh. There's a couple.
Yeah, there's
There was a couple. Yeah.
non-zero.
Yeah. Sure.
No,
yeah.
they-
they're
I'm talking about the German fashion sense. That's what I mean. You guys go in a different direction.
That was a good recovery, Sean. That was good.
It's the truth.
Okay.
all right.
Just so you know, as far as languages, in Dragonbane, everyone can read and speak and write the common language which is spoken. There is no particular. The non-humans do have their own language that few humans understand, but most people just speak common.
And there's a language skill that you roll to understand other languages.
Foreign languages and other languages and hidden languages. Yeah. So that's just so you, in case you're wondering about communication problems, there is none. At this point, I would suggest that everyone just sort of take a look over, if they have their character, if they have the book, to go over their particular page involving their kin. There's things like you need to know as far as your they basically say it's sort of a kin ability. Like for instance, for dwarves, it's unforgiving. And with this ability, they can activate this ability when they're attacking someone who's harmed them in the past, meaning they've at least done 1 hit point of damage to you. And when they do, they get a boon on the roll.
Okay, and what Tier, do you have the book up, Tier?
I do.
Why don't you read the human ability adaptive?
Okay. When rolling for skill, you can choose to make the roll using another skill of your choice. You must be able to justify how you use the selected skill instead of the normal one. The GM is the final word, but should be lenient. And they get 3 willpower points.
Okay, so what that means is, in order to use this ability, it will take 3 willpower points to use that ability.
Oh, that's the cost.
That's
Yeah.
the cost of using that ability.
Yeah.
Okay.
So replacing a skill roll with something else, that using your adaptive ability, will take 3 power points.
Yeah, a lot
And
of
some
the-
things will, but nothing things will not. No
Where do we
list.
put that on the character sheet?
That would be under abilities and spells
Okay. So,
on the left-hand side of the skill box.
And you'll notice that things like feats and magic all use willpower points in this game. Malcolm, since you're the halfling, why don't you read the halfling one?
So for me and Kupo, our ability is hard to catch. With spending 3 willpower points, I can activate the ability that when dodging an attack, I get a boon when making the evade roll. Now, you've heard the word boon twice, just so you know. Boon is synonymous with basically having some sort of advantage on the roll.
Yeah.
In this case, in this game, you will roll, 2 20-sideds and choose the best results. Same thing with, and there's another counter to that called Bane, where you roll 2 and choose the worst of the rolls.
And Chris, you got the elf?
Yes. So we have ability Inner Peace. As an elf, you can meditate deeply during a stretch rest. You heal an additional D6 HP and a D6 extra willpower, and can recover from an additional condition. You are completely unresponsive during your meditation and cannot be awakened.
It can be dressed funny by friends.
So basically drunk. Yeah,
We will draw dicks on your face.
tradition.
You notice the word stretch rest in here. So stretch rest is just like stretches in Twilight 2000 and Alien. Same basic idea. It's
So yeah, there's 3 different points.
A
There's
period of
rounds,
time. Yeah.
stretches, and shifts.
Yeah.
In this game, as far as accumulating time, but we'll go into how long those are. I think basically a round is about 10 seconds, which is usually what combat happens in. A stretch would be about 15 minutes, and a shift is about 6 hours.
and our resident Mallard. I'm glad we've got one.
Yes.
Tim, why don't you go ahead and read? You've got 2 abilities. Those are special.
So the first ability is Ill-Tempered for a cost of 3 willpower points. Mallards tend to have a choleric temper. Choleric temper? Probably choleric temper.
Choleric, yeah.
You can activate this ability, no action.
Clerical
when
temper,
making
humorless
a-
kids.
Huh?
I said clerical temper. Just go on. It's not worth it.
when making a skill roll, and you get a boon to the roll. You also become angry. If you're not already, this ability cannot be used for rolls against intelligence or intelligence-based skills. The second ability is called Webbed Feet, and for no cost of willpower, as a mallet, you also get a boon to all swimming rolls. You always move at full speed in or under the water.
So you saw the thing about getting angry. If you look under your on the character sheet under the attributes, you'll see angry is under intelligence. You'll see exhausted under strength, sickly under con, dazed under agility, scared under willpower, and disheartened under charisma. And those basically, if you have a check mark there, that gives you a bane on any associated rolls.
And those are conditions.
That's actually pretty nice. That's a nice
Yeah,
mechanic.
it definitely has a lot more flavor for me when it comes to, more than just hit points. So it's pretty cool. I like it.
Got it.
And who's next?
I think that was everybody.
That's
Oh,
me.
yeah.
Pretty
Yeah,
much.
the Wolfkin.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
me. I'm the Wolfkin. Hunting instincts. 3 willpower points. You can use this ability to designate a creature in sight or a creature you can catch the scent of as your prey. This counts as an action in combat. You can follow the scent of your prey for a full day, and you can spend 1 further willpower point, not an action, to gain a boon for an attack against your prey. That's pretty cool. All right.
That's pretty nice.
Yeah. So, Malcolm, you want to take the professions?
Okay, the professions. There are a total of 10 professions, which
gonna
is
roll
the
our
next
names?
step in building your character. They sort of just find the career you either had before or probably the career you're currently in when your character chose to become an adventurer. The professions are as follows: artisan, bard, fighter, hunter, knight, mage, mariner, merchant, scholar, and thief. Randomly, you just roll a d10 to choose. Or, did you choose randomly? You can roll a d10, or you can choose your profession.
So who's
I'm a mage.
so
What?
Tim's not rolling.
Tim's a mage.
And he's jerking,
I'm a
jerking
mage.
off again.
Who's going to roll?
I just rolled.
Okay, go ahead.
Chris?
And in the spirit of trying to fuck me on the dice, it gave me the same thing I got last time, which is a 4, a hunter.
Ooh.
I swear to God, if the next roll is old, I am rage quitting.
An elf hunter.
All right, who's next?
I'll roll.
All right.
1. I'm an artisan.
Artisan.
Ooh, I'm a fancy dwarf.
Well,
This is going to be interesting. I should be the old one. I'm going to say it right now.
And Tim, I'm assuming you took mage.
12.
He jizzed mage right in front of everybody.
Tyr, what about you?
Give me a second, because I was thinking about mage, but then Tim took it, so I'm
There are
thinking
several
something
types
else.
of mages.
Hey, man, I rolled for it fair and square.
There's certain types of
And-
magic,
and Tyr?
so
Yeah, there's different types of mages. So, and different
We'll go on to
skills-
somebody else, and I'll come back.
Okay.
Tony,
What is a number 2?
that's a
That is a
bard.
bar.
That's the one where you wipe your butt.
I don't know if I want to be a bard again.
All right,
Okay.
you can pick something else.
I'm going to roll one more time. Watch it be a 2. What's a 3?
Fighter.
He is a fighter,
Easy peasy. I think fighter sounds great.
Halfling fighter.
and I rolled a 2.
Bard. All right, I'm gonna roll. 10. Thief. Uh-oh.
That's what I wanted.
Wolfkin Thief.
Ooh.
He's not the like the subtle kind of sneaky thief. He's more the Jersey kind of thief. Hey, give me your money.
That's honorable.
Right, he
Like
could
Tony's
be.
cousins.
He could be. Well, you know, Toes Cousins. What are you talking about then?
Now,
Mighty fine business you have there. It'd be a shame if something were to happen to it.
now, Tyr, do you have any questions about the professions that can possibly help you make your decision?
So these are your skills prior to being a.
These are your skills that you'll start off with.
Right, but prior to becoming an adventurer.
No, they're either prior or what you're currently doing. So it's not really a time period. It's just your profession that you have.
Yeah.
They determine their starting gear as well, and which heroic ability you start with.
Okay. Well, I was. Yeah. I was gonna do either maybe an artisan or a mage or a mariner.
Okay. So the artisan has, basically there's 3 different types of artisan for
Yeah.
the most part, I
Okay.
guess. The basic way to put it. At least their heroic abilities to find them. So there's a master blacksmith, a master carpenter, a master tanner. They have abilities they can do so. And their skills are like axe, brawling, crafting, hammers, knives, sleight of hand, spot hidden, and swords. And that's,
You know what? I'll do master blacksmith.
Okay, you didn't want to hear the rest of them.
Yeah, he's like, nope, fuck it.
No.
Stop
I mean,
there.
you said those were the 3.
Those are the 3 for the artisan.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, you meant the
Yeah.
other. Okay. All right. Yeah. Please go on.
Okay, you said, what was the other one? Mariner?
Mariner.
Okay. So for the mariner, basically, obviously, you're a sailor of some type and person of the seas. Your skills are acrobatics, awareness, hunting and fishing, knives, language, seamanship, swimming, and sword. Your heroic ability is sea legs.
Okay.
What was the other one?
The mage was.
Mage. Okay. The mage, depending on what type you're going to mage, you're going to be. Like, for instance, if you're an animalist, it's more like dealing with nature and so forth. So it's animalism is a magic school. You got beast lore, bushcraft, evade, healing, hunting and fishing, sneak, and stabs. Elementalist mages deal with elemental colleges, and they pretty much have awareness, evade, healing, language, myth and legend, spot hidden, and stabs.
Fireball.
Mentalists are more like the mentalism is more like the psionicists, so they have mentalism, psionic. They have acrobatics, awareness, brawling, evade, healing, and languages. I think myth and legends.
Yep.
And their heroic ability is that the fact is they have access to and do have the magic ability. So you'll be able to choose spells and use those spells accordingly. The one thing you should know about mages is that magic does not work in the presence of metal, so you cannot wear armor.
Okay.
Old
You know what?
school.
I want to do something a little bit
You can-
different than I've
You can
done
affect
before.
somebody wearing armor, right? You can like cast a
Oh, yeah.
fireball. Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
And there's there's scholar.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to do something a little bit different than I've normally done before. I'm going to do artisan.
Okay. So we have 2 artisans.
Do we have 2? Who's the other?
I am an artisan.
Sean.
Oh shit! I don't want to do something that somebody else has.
Okay.
You can be a different kind of artisan.
Yeah.
doesn't
There's,
wanna be
there's
in
also
the
a type of artisan, so
You can be like a union.
Should I read
Great.
it? Should I go over all the different ones again for you?
Fuck 'em. roll.
Okay, so there is, as far as profession, there is. Come on, oh,
Artisan,
God. It
bard,
just disappeared.
fighter,
What the?
hunter, knight, mage, mariner, marinera.
I don't think we have a mariner, and that was one of the ones you said
yeah,
you wanted
merchant,
to try.
scholar,
The dwarven,
thief.
the dwarves known for their seamanship.
Merchant and
say.
merchant scholar. And thief.
All right, we have a thief.
We have a
Right.
thief.
Yep.
We have a bard. We have a fighter. We have a hunter. We have a mage. We have an artisan. We do not have a knight, a merchant, a scholar, a mariner.
Who's the bard?
I'm the bard, but I'll be willing to give that up.
I'll be a scholar.
Okay.
Scholar. Okay.
I mean, it's not that the bard's a bad class. It's a pretty good one.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking that if I am running and not playing the character, its ability could be far more useful when the party. But I'm, that's the thing. But that aside,
What's its ability?
it's, let me go to it. Go away, computer. Do as I say, not as
Musician.
So the ability is musician, which basically allows them to use their song to give anybody that can hear the music, they can decide if their allies get a boon to their rolls, or if all the people, their opponents, get a bane to roll their rolls when they're singing. And depending on the instrument, it can either increase or decrease the range, or or the level of boon or something.
Okay.
But that's just, I'm not saying that's the one you should.
Yeah, and I might as well ask what scholar's ability is.
Okay, scholar's ability. Okay.
Intuition.
Intuition and intuition. Intuition. Here we go. Where I wanted to see it, not to be listed here. Okay, dug it. Let me go back. Sorry. This is why I can't wait to this.
Yeah, because I was trying to scroll ahead to the heroic abilities while I was looking at the characters, and it's further down than I could get to.
Yes, towards after
It's a lot
everything.
further down than we generally than I expected it to be. So,
And as Tim knows, we're not allowed to read ahead.
It
So
is.
the heroic ability, intuition. Basically, when faced with a difficult decision, you can activate this ability to ask a question directly to the GM and receive a helpful answer.
Yeah, I'll do that.
The answer represents a vast knowledge and should only aid you in your decision making, not revealing everything there is to know.
Okay, I'll do that.
Scholar?
Why not? Sounds like fun.
Does it have to be an honest answer from the GM?
Yes. It has to be. It has to be helpful.
God damn it.
Yeah. It just cost you 3 willpower points.
Is somebody unzipping their pants already?
I'm just like, it's early for that. One thing I would suggest you guys do, if you do have the books, go ahead, you can look over your profession. There's also gear that they have. Each profession has gear. There's a random table for it, or you can select the gear. They also have like a nickname if you want to roll that randomly. And under them, the skill, it'll have your key attribute for that particular profession. To make note of that. The only one I would say differently is probably Tim.
It's willpower.
It's
Is the
willpower,
key-
but the
is the
thing
key
is,
skill.
you also need a high intelligence as well.
Yeah, for it to increase the size of my spell book.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. It's kind of like, but everyone else has a key attribute, and the skills listed under each profession are going to
Yeah.
be your primary or trained
Okay.
skills.
Am I allowed to ask? Because I want to be as helpful as I can be as a mage here. So, is this going to be like a wilderness campaign, or is this going to be a city campaign, or both? Or
Let me put this. Okay, I can tell you right now. This campaign will be basically exploring a whole new region of the continent that has opened up, known as the Vale of Mist, or the Misty Vale. It'll be mostly you'll be traveling through wilderness and then going into certain dungeons. So There will be
Okay.
wilderness journeys in between. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Good.
Pretty.
There's more wilderness there definitely than
I'm leaning in the direction of animism. So I'm probably going to go in that direction.
Okay. And understand that also, in addition to the spells which are under that particular discipline of magic, there is general magic spells as well.
It also happens to be the only of the three that has treat wound as a benefit or as a spell possibility, which I think is nice since
Useful.
it's useful.
But
It doesn't say you can use that on yourself. It just says on any.
Yes, so
You
there
heal
is.
another living creature.
Yeah, so that's healing another living creature. You can also check and see if under the general skills and the general spells if there's a healing spell as well. I can't remember if there. I think there is. That.
Oh, under the generals.
thought the
Oh, I
mentalist
forgot
had a
there are
healing spell.
generals that I could get.
Yeah, so that means you can choose an elementalist and still be able to actually heal people depending on what skills what spells you
Right.
choose.
Right. That's a good point. Thank you.
So those skills listed under your profession are going to be your train skills. So you write those down. I mean, I would just put a check mark on your
Yeah.
character sheet beside
there's a
them
little
right now.
clicky box.
No,
Yeah,
not the
there
clicky
is
box.
little dots.
Clicky box is for experience.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, so just put a check on the right hand side of the titan.
Yeah. I mean, while I'm making it, we can use the clicky boxes, I think, just to mark them.
Now, do you get all those, or those are the ones you can pick from?
No, you get all of those. Those
You
are
get
all
all
of
of
your.
those.
Those are all of your trained skills.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So one thing you have because basically, yeah, I'll get to that. Those are going to be all your trained skills, but you want to make sure you make note of the trained skills you have from your profession, and make note of which equipment, I guess what I call it, loadout you want to take. You can either do it randomly or choose one that fits your character. I would say with the gear, I would say choose one that fits the sort of concept you're sort of working on, as opposed to randomly, because you may find out it's not what you're going to be doing with your character.
It's all this.
You know,
Hey.
so
I have a question, guys.
yeah.
Looking at this character sheet, at the skills that are listed here, they don't match up with my character skills.
What do you mean?
Like,
Which skills?
like awareness is not on here. Beast lore.
Which skill are you? Which character are you looking at?
I think
the one
too.
that
You may have to
Nicholas sent me.
default to the one that's in the Discord.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
not. Don't use that one. I was like, yeah, the one I sent in Discord
Yeah,
was the
yeah.
one you want to use. That's the
Yeah.
official one. Yeah,
The one you sent just now.
it
okay.
should have been in there. Yeah.
Yep, I got it.
Okay.
I'm doing it right
That
now.
will
Yeah,
have
they changed the skills around during
Yeah.
the
during the change.
beta testing.
Oh yeah, look at that. I'll download
So,
that.
I guess just for the listeners, they might be curious about the heroic abilities, and you kind of went over one there. I'm going to talk about mine a little bit. So, thieves get backstabbing, which is a requirement of knives of at least 12, and it requires 3 willpower points to use. And you can activate this ability when making a melee attack against an enemy that is also within 2 meters of another player character. Your attack then counts as a sneak attack, which means it cannot be dodged or parried. There's dodging and parrying in this game. You get a boon to the roll, and the number of dice rolled for the damage is increased by 1. So if you normally roll a 2d8, if you normally roll a d8, you get to roll a 2d8. This ability can only be used with a subtle weapon. Activating this ability does not count as an action. So yeah, that's a lot of advantage. So you get a boon to the roll. So you roll with advantage. So it's pretty similar to kind of how sneak attack works in D&D. Anybody else have one they want to bring up?
Probably some questions as far as
I will in just a second.
special abilities.
Let me see here. Well, we already talked about my heroic ability, intuition.
Yeah, and we know about the magic talent already. Sean, what did you get? Art.
I'm a artisan,
Artisan.
and I got the rolled the 1 on the loadout. So that's the small warhammer, leather armor, blacksmith tool stuff. Like that.
Okay, so
There
under
should be
the
a heroic ability.
there should be an ability.
Oh, I got the ability. I'm sorry. You mean skills? Key ability
No.
is strength.
Master
that's-
Blacksmith, Master Carpenter, or Master
It's
Tanner.
one of those.
Oh.
One of those three.
Oh, I see. I don't know. What is the difference?
Okay, so a master blacksmith.
I'll get the
You
page up if you.
you basically have the ability to you obviously use blacksmith tools, and in one stretch you can sharpen blades and pointed weapons at a cost of 3 willpower points. And against those, and basically against sharpened weapons, armor ratings will count one step lower. So you can basically go through and sharpen everybody's weapons during a stretch. It's about a 15-minute break or something.
Sean, you could sharpen my tool.
All right, shut up, you.
Oh man, you beat me to it.
Yeah, it's pretty dull out here.
And that will help when they attack an opponent with armor by reducing the armor rating of the opponent for at least one combat encounter. And that's one combat encounter. It means the entire encounter from start to finish, their armor will be weaker because you've sharpened every weapons. Also, in one shift, which is about 6 hours, you can craft a weapon or armor of your choice from the list on in the weapons area. As long as you have a forge and anvil and so forth, and a pound of iron to do this stuff with. And it cost in willpower is equal to the price in gold to do, I think. Yeah, willpower is equal to the item's price in gold. So that basically means, what you could do is, instead of having to buy certain weapons or armor, you could actually try and just make them.
Make them.
Okay. And
So-
you can also, repair people's, weapons that get broken or damaged during combat.
All right, cool. What about Carpenter?
Carpenter, basically, the Carpenter, as an action, you can inflict
breacher.
D12 points of damage per willpower point spent on a door, wall, or inanimate object. You ignore the object's armor rating. So basically, you can just bust down doors, break through barriers, and so forth, because you know where the weakness is and know how to apply the proper amount of damage to the right location. Also, for one shift, which is about a 6-hour stint, you can craft wood items of your choice, such as a club, staff, spear, shields, or anything that's found on the equipment pages between pages 75 that require wood. Once again, the cost of it is your willpower points equal to the item in gold, rounding up. The thing is, most things are in silver, so there's a conversion that they will be lesser. I don't think it's like, it's probably not going to be more about than that. So.
And then a Master Tanner.
Now, the Master Tanner,
Leather.
it's leatherwork. So basically, you can craft
Gotta
one
go
set of
there.
leather armor from the skin of an animal or a monster. The armor gets half the beast armor rating, rounding up, but always has at least one. It takes one shift and costs in willpower equal to the item's armor rating.
Okay.
So unlike the blacksmith, you can make armor on the fly, if necessary, on the road, and
So I
it
could
costs
skin this
less
polar bear
willpower
and
to
just
do.
wrap it around me.
Yeah.
Yep, pretty
Oh
much.
God, that's pretty
Pretty
good.
much.
So I'll go with the Master Blacksmith since I already got the blacksmith too. It seems to be
Okay.
fate.
All right.
All right. Anybody else got? So we got Tony's fighter. What does a fighter get as a?
I think he gets veteran.
Oh yeah, veteran. Yep.
So, veteran. Probably going to be some mechanics involving combat, but I'll still explain it anyway. Activating this ability, which costs you one willpower point. Activating this ability at the start of combat combat round allows you to retain your initiative card from the previous round instead of drawing a new one. Now, initiative is card drawn. There's going to be usually 10 cards, and those you can draw first, go first. Those you draw last, go last. This allows you to keep the card if you had it from the last round to the next round if you wish to. It does not count as an action to do so, to do this ability. And as far as how combat and initiative works, we'll go into that later on. But basically, that gives you an advantage as far as where you want to be in combat. And that being, well, we'll go into explanation. There's a reason why it's rather useful special ability, but we'll go into that in a bit. Who is next?
So we haven't done mine, which is companion.
Oh, companion. Nothing much.
Not that kind.
That's a pretty cool one.
Stuff. You get stuff. Why? So, companion. So, It takes 3 willpower points to do. You can activate this ability on your turn you can activate this ability to turn an animal, not a monster, there's specific categories, into your companion. It takes a stretch of time, which is about 15 minutes of time, and you can only have one animal companion at a time. I just decide which animal, the GM will decide which animals are nearby. There's a list for us, we can pick from that. The animal follows you as long as you remain in its natural environment, and it scouts for you for no additional willpower points. But
I'm sorry.
But for an additional 3 willpower points, you can command your animal companion to attack the enemy as a free action. And that's important because normally any attack during combat requires an action, or using the ability requires an action.
Yeah.
You'd be able to spend the willpower points and have them to attack, and it wouldn't cost you nothing. So it's a pretty decent one.
Does it work on mallards or wolfkin?
No, they are
Damn
not
it.
animals.
Well, they weren't half my fun.
All right, Scholar, Thief, Bard. I guess I can go over the Bard one, just so you guys can hear it. So we're familiar with that one. The Musician. Dum, 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 dum. Gravity. Dum, 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 dum. Musician. So for 3 willpower points, my beautiful voice instills courage in my friends, or fear in my foes. Activating this ability, which is an action in combat, gives all allies within 10 meters a boon to all rolls, or I can say a bane to all enemies within the same range. I can choose one or the other. The effect lasts until my next turn. And different instruments will increase the overall ability's range or reduce the cost for my willpower to use it. And once again, the boon and the bane, once again, are advantages and disadvantages on your rolls, meaning you will roll 2 20-sided dice and choose the best results. One thing I should just clarify in saying that's very different from D&D is this is a skill game, meaning you want to roll under your skill level. So a 20 is bad and a 1 is good.
Oh, I know what those are. Demons
Yes.
and dragons.
Demons and dragons.
Yeah.
So with a demon being a
See,
20 and
no
a dragon
study.
being a 1. And they have different effects like critical hits and additional abilities that occur, but just so you know with the boon and the bane and how that's going to work. But we'll go on. So those are our starting heroic abilities, the starting abilities. Okay. There are other heroic abilities which can be gained for experience over time, and we'll get to how that's done when we need to do it. Yes. During a session.
So are we ready for age? Picking our age or rolling our age?
Let's roll.
By the way,
Yeah.
do all of them have the same basic lifespan? Like,
Generally, basically the way that Dragon Bane handles it is that they may have varied lifespans, but it's inconsequential as far as the need for this game. It's like, it doesn't really. I mean,
Yeah, you're not gonna live that long.
it's like you'll just be the old version. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really.
I
They're
rolled
not
a 4.
particularly. We're not saying like you can say I mean, their lifespans will be different, but effectively, an old elf will be much older than an old wolfkin, but still have the same effect as far as age will affect him at that point in time. So
Yeah,
that's
so
how you gotta think
D6 tier roll to 4. That's an adult.
Yep.
Oh, thank God. I got a 4.
And so you get trained skills, or you get
2.
6 trained
I rolled a
skills
2
must
as
be
well.
selected from your profession. The rest may be chosen freely. So you have 6 trained skills plus 4. So 4 can be from other trained skills. So I'm wondering, do we do the skills wrong?
Let me go back and look. I thought everybody only got 6 skills.
7, 8, because I got 8 skills.
Okay, then you do.
Yeah,
then I did do them wrong. I'm
Mine is
sorry.
7. 1, 2.
So yeah, then you
4,
choose. You have to
5,
choose 6 of those
7,
skills.
8. Actually, 8.
do you include weapon skills in that count?
Yeah, whatever's in the. Yeah, whatever's in. Yes, yes. So basically,
Okay.
you have. I'm sorry, gentlemen, but yeah, the skills under your profession are the skills you can choose as trained skills. You have to choose.
Yeah.
The first 6 have to be from your list under your profession. Not
Here
that you
we
get
go.
all of them. Sorry.
So I'm going to roll 2. And I rolled a 1, so I'm young.
There's a lot of us who are young. Yeah, I'm like, oh god.
So can we use those extra 4 to get the other ones from their profession if we want to?
Yeah,
Sure,
you can
yeah.
get them from other professions, and you can get them from you can.
Okay.
But you can choose from other things too. So, so
right, I'll
as
roll-
a
I'll
young
roll a
person, I get
D6.
a +1 to my agility and con,
Yep.
which is cool.
Okay. Oh, a 1.
You're young
You're
also.
young as well. Young duck.
We're a young bunch.
I'm a young duck.
3.
I can just say young, right? I don't have to give an age.
Yeah, you're just a little quacker.
Yeah.
Quackers.
Oh,
So, Sean, are you rolling or are you picking?
No, I already rolled. I rolled a 2, so I'm young.
Oh, so you're young, and Chris,
I'm adult.
you're an adult.
Yeah, it's Tammy's laughing.
Good reason.
Tony, did you roll or are you picking? You're muted, or you're not saying anything.
I rolled a 5.
Okay, you're an adult. Malcolm, what about you? Are you
I
young?
rolled a 2, so I'm young.
All right, so no old people. All right, so no boomers.
Not
Thank
yet.
God.
All right, so we can pick names or nicknames now if you want to. Or
Actually,
go straight to the
can I ask one
attributes?
more question about
Sure.
skills? What is a secondary skill?
Okay, the thing is, the secondary skills are skills that will not have defaults, I believe. Give me a second to.
Okay.
There's no other way to get skills. You just have 8. That's it, basically. Or,
You can get skills. Here's the thing, guys, about skills. I want to tell you real quick, just to sort of get you some ideas. Basically, every skill is connected to an attribute, which is determined by its base chance. So what this means that the base chance is a free skill level you automatically get. So every single skill on here, on this list, you will have a default for.
Okay.
Your starting skill level is basically what you're looking at is those skills that 6 plus 2 or plus 4 is your trained skills. Okay, and you will start that, and you start the game. So basically, your attribute determines what your base level is, and your trained skill level is twice that base amount.
Okay.
Okay. So, and secondary skills are beyond the core skills. So the secondary skills, such as schools of magic, go into secondary skills because they don't have a default. You cannot learn them, but future expansions are supposed to have other secondaries. But right now, it's just magic. Okay.
Okay.
So once we get our attributes, we'll be able to determine our skill base levels and so forth. Okay.
Okay.
All right. And
So-
please make note of the skills and please make note of the attribute that was your, whatever that is called. I just forgot the word.
Your key.
Primary
Your
key
your
skill.
primary, your
Yeah.
key attribute.
I'm sorry for going back over this. How many, as a fighter, how many skills do I have?
Well, how old are you?
I'm
Is-
5.
So,
So he's an
So
adult.
help.
So you get 6. You're 6 from your base skill set, and then 4
more.
additional.
Okay. Thank you.
yeah, skills are by age.
Yeah.
So are we ready to do attributes now, or do people have other questions?
Oh, I think I'm ready.
Yeah.
So I say we instead of everybody going at once, why don't we go through one at a time, just so we can kind of cheer each other on.
Okay.
So Sean, why don't you go first?
All right.
And understand, Sean, that you
How
can.
many
you're
rolls?
just- You're gonna roll them. You're gonna roll them in order, and then when you're done, you'll be able to switch any two.
Oh, so we have to choose. Like, I'm going to roll for strength first, and
Yeah.
but I'll
Yep.
have the opportunity to switch to I get it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
So you're rolling 46 and we're dropping the lowest one.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. So I rolled 46, rolled 2 1s, a 3, and a 4. So I dropped the 1, and I have a high of 8 for my strength.
All right.
For now.
So
Good,
for now.
good for a blacksmith, right?
For next roll is 1, 3, and 2 5s. So drop the 1, so that'll be 13 for con, which I have a +1 on.
Oh yes, be certain to check if your racial packages may give you your kin might give you bonuses to attributes. So I forgot to go
right.
back on that.
Under agility, 1, 1, 2, and 4. So I dropped the 1. That's a 7.
Our age gave us bonuses for. Well, I mean, most of us that are young get a +1 con and +1 agility.
Oh, that must be for my age then, not our
Yeah.
kin. Sorry.
Yeah, not
my
the
bad.
Yeah, it's not the kin.
Not the kin. It's
Let's
your
go
age.
for intelligence. So I got a 4 and 5, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm rolling great. They're not 1, 6 yet. That's a 12.
Hey, Coop, check the messages.
So 1, 3, 4, and 6, and I'll give me another 13 for wisdom. 1, 3, 4, and 3 for Chris. Jeez. So that's a 10 for Chris.
We're supposed to cheer him on, right?
Yay!
Yeah.
How adequate. Not one great roll in all of it.
We call him Minimum the Dwarf.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. You're kidding. I could level him off and he'd have a
Mediocrities, come over here.
If I leveled him off, he'd have 11 in each skill. All Rover would have an 11 in each skill but 1. He'd be like, I am average hammer.
Hell, I am.
Let's make
I'm gonna move my
Oh,
I
okay.
gotta move 2 skills, right?
Yeah, you can switch.
You can
to-
flip 2 of them, yeah.
Yeah.
You want to do that first, or then?
Yeah. Well, do you know which ones you're gonna want to flip around? Doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Flip around.
I'll flip the 7 with this other 7.
I'll max it with my 7.5.
Now I'll get back to you.
Okay.
All right, so I'll go. Let's see. So 5, 4, 4, and 3. So 13.
Not bad.
Strong gimmick, stronger. Son.
That was way better than my last attempt. Okay, Con.
Yay!
6, 5, 2, and 1.
Wow.
Big number, big
So
numbers.
13.
I almost want to use the mothership app for this.
Yeah. Agility.
That's it. Yay!
6, 5, 5, and 1.
Jesus
No, they don't have.
Jeez.
They don't
The
have.
exact opposite.
They don't have.
Sorry, I didn't mean to say that.
Borrow Chris's dice
Here's
tower.
my pike. No, sorry, I was muted.
Oh, well, this 6, 4, 1, and 1. So.
You're a trained Olympian. That's right.
Willpower. Holy shit. 6, 6, 5, and 4.
Jeez.
Oh my god.
We're just going to lean a lot on Chris's character. Let the elf do it.
Watch charisma is going to be all 1s.
Mediocrities is
Why
elder
did
brother.
why did I speak? 4, 2, 1, and 1. There we go.
All right, good.
You guys suck at something.
Yeah.
Why is your back so bent? Because I'm carrying this whole team.
Pretty much. Man.
Tim, how about you?
Okay. Strength. It doesn't matter to me. Strength. 6, 4, 1, and 2. So that's a 12. 12. What is the next one? Is Constitution. 1, 3, 3, and 5. So that's an 11. Oh, but it's +1. Well, I'll leave it there in case I need to switch it. Next one is Agility. Agility. 1, a 4, 4, and a 6. So that's a 14.
Nice.
Take that. The next one is intelligence. A 2, a 4, a 5, and a 6. So that's 15.
Nice.
Right,
where's the cheering, folks?
Oh, yeah! Your success is our success.
Yes,
This one's
feel
willpower. 5, 5, 5, and 6.
Nice!
Wow.
Well, I guess
That's supposed to be my
mage,
key
right?
attribute. Yeah.
Yes, that's where you draw your power from. And keep
And the last one is charisma. Since I'm the screamer yeller, I'm guessing this is going to be the. Oh no, it's not bad. 2, 4, 4, and 6, so 14. Let's see.
Yay!
Thanks for all the performance-enhancing drugs your character took.
You and the elf.
Mediocrities! Come cook us a meal!
I wouldn't eat that meal.
Yeah, I don't want to. I think I'll just stick with what I got. I don't think I need to. Well, Constitution, is that what gives you a like
Physical-
your amount of hit points or something?
Yes, it will determine.
Well, I
your
guess
hit
we
points.
can talk about that part next.
Yeah, we'll talk about it after this. After you've doomed yourself for your stats, then we'll tell you what they make.
Yeah. Hit points are equal to your con. But okay, Tyr, how about you?
Oh, sure.
Chris, you and I, we're going to carry this
I'll
team.
be
now.
rolling
Yes,
in
we
the,
are.
rolling the old dice tray here.
Me and the angry duck.
You can just call me. Now.
6, 3, 2, and 2. So it's an 11.
2 and 2. Nice.
Not bad.
Pretty
Are you young as well?
No.
But you're an adult?
Yeah.
Oh, you're the oldest, right?
4, 6, and 4. 4, 6, 4, and 2. So, no, wait, 4, 6, 4. Yeah, 4, 6, 4, and 2. 10, 14.
Nice.
Agility. 5, 6, 3, and 3. So I'm 14.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll take that.
I would.
Yay!
It was much rejoicing.
Intelligence. Oh, there's my dump stat. 6, 2, 3, and 1.
Weren't you the scholar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jersey City Scholar. Yeah.
University.
It's still an 11, so I might switch that one.
The earth is flat. I proved it.
Willpower. 5, 4, 3, and 1. So that's 12. Charisma. 5, 4, 4, and 1. So 13. Oh, I'm definitely moving. I'm definitely moving. I'll move that 14 con to intelligence. Give myself an 11 con. What's more important for us, scholar, willpower, or charisma?
I think it's actually intelligence.
Well, I know that's my primary, but the highest I have is a 14, so I just put it in there. I'll keep it at 11 strength, 11 con, 14 agility, 14 intelligence, 12 will, and 13 charisma.
Okay.
The way,
So,
if you're concerned about it, you can look at some of this. You can look at the skills. They'll have the attribute that it's based on behind it. If that happens to be a fact, like I want to make sure that I'm at least good at these things, or at least their default would be better.
Yeah. Oh no, I like this. I like this.
Right.
Tony.
All right. Yay! Oh wait, that's not the part. Okay. Let's see.
Don't eat the dice. Don't eat.
These are not candies.
6, 6, 5, and 3.
Jesus
So
Christ.
Oh, somebody else just like attempt to make a dice sound for him.
Oh God, that was a nice roll.
Don't give it to him.
Keep it that.
Tony.
Yeah.
2, 3, 6, and 5. So
Not bad.
that's not
Yeah.
bad.
14.
14 is my highest stat.
That's on your con right now.
Yep. Moving on.
Agility.
Please be good. Oh, fuck, my good one. 6, 3.
Really?
Wow.
That is the highest you
18.
can get. That's nice. Well done.
Beautiful.
So I'm happy with that one. All right, moving on to intelligence.
I
We
am
got
noticing a pattern in our party, though.
6, 3, 2,
Everybody's good
1.
except for Sean.
Yeah.
6, 3, 2, 1.
But he's gonna fix our shit, so it's like,
I swapped my skill.
he fixes stuff, so we need to bring it.
We
All
look
right.
for things that make
you-
us fix.
Moving on to willpower, we have 5, 5, 6, 3.
Ooh.
God damn. 16?
Make it
Good night.
Yeah.
Yay!
At least when I lied, I did it believably.
Oh, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6.
We've gone
What is
from
it?
cheering to envy.
This one is 2, 5, 1, 2. So there's my bad one.
There you go.
9.
Which one was that? Is that willpower or
charisma.
Charisma. Okay. Okay, Malcolm, you want to go?
Okay. Five, 4, 1, 3. So I guess it's a 12 for strength.
There you go.
Two, 2, 2, 2.
Jesus.
Yahtzee.
Six for yeah. Constitution.
Sickly bard.
Agility. 6, 6, 5, 2. So
Wow.
17. All right.
What you're playing a bard?
I'm playing a bard.
Glassjaw the bard.
I'm gonna get the instrument that has the longest range. Like I'm way back here and go and get them.
Master of the trombone.
6, 3, 2.
The air horn.
2. It's 11 intelligence.
Vuvuzela.
This makes us all angry.
6, 6, 6, 2.
Damn.
Oh,
That's my
holy
will.
shit.
Jesus Christ.
And okay, so that was a curse. 6, 2, 5, 1. All right, that's
Isn't
not
that bad?
That's not bad. That's a 13.
So,
So I'm definitely switching the 18 to my charisma.
Sean's up there like,
13 to
you got a
myself.
13 and you're pissed about it.
You're right. Good point. I should not be so.
That's like my high school.
Never mind. I'm
F you,
sorry.
Malcolm.
I'm sorry. Oh god, I forgot my agility gets a +1. Nothing. It's a score that's higher than yours, Sean. Sorry.
So you have a 19 in agility or whatever?
18 agility.
No, nice.
Oh, go fuck yourself.
And a 7 in con.
All right,
Is that with the young bonus?
Yeah,
That's with the young bonus.
Oh Jesus!
everybody add up your totals, and then we just average it out. It'll be fine.
all right, so I'm gonna.
I am going to
do mine
switch
now.
one.
All right, go ahead.
All right.
Come on, Nathan.
Come on, Nathan.
Holy shit. I was 6, 6, 4, 1, 1.
That's not bad.
So
Yeah,
11.
That's a Sean.
11?
Hey!
And
adequate.
Con is 6, 4, 3, 1. That's not bad.
No, that's good.
13. Agility. Holy fuck. 3, 2, 1, 1.
Holy crap.
Welcome on board.
I'm gonna switch that one out since agility is my key stat. 6 is not gonna do it. 1, 1,
No.
1,
Yes.
2.
Throw out the lowest one, though.
What is that for?
My intelligence right now. I might leave it.
Drooly. His name is Drooly.
Sean, you're not upset about those 9s anymore, are you?
Oh boy.
1644, so 14. That's not bad.
Oh
My
god.
highest stat.
He has a high
goodness.
will because he doesn't know any better.
Fury of the stupid.
I like extra arrows in me.
He learned from
Because
our
it-
flat Earth scholar.
It is fun.
6643, so 16. All right,
Damn.
So I'm definitely going to switch some of those around.
So,
What's going to be the dump stat? I'm
I
curious.
think it's going to be intelligence.
Not charisma?
Oh no.
I got to look at my thief skills, but yeah, it might be.
Because there's a
okay, so now I have another question.
Well, here's what I'm saying. Intelligence, you shouldn't be a dump stat because that's your spot hidden.
Oh yeah.
I think it's one of your
I
primary.
didn't take spot hidden though. 'cause,
Oh, then okay, you're fine.
I'm co-GM, so
So-
I don't want to.
So I have a question now.
Stuff.
Yes.
Can my companion skill now work on Nathan?
We will.
Nathan, attack for me.
I don't want to answer that question.
Okay, we'll do.
Nathan Love Crumpet.
Okay.
I'm going to say no.
Sean, I
God
don't know what
help me if
Sean's
you just
doing,
use
but it
your
looks like he's
persuasion
busy
skill.
burning his dice in the background.
Into the fire you go, and the fire with you. Oh, all right. So now that we have our attributes and we've added our modifiers for age, there is how we derive our base skills and then our train skill levels.
Okay.
Okay, starting off. So, any stat between 1 and 5, your base chance and skills based on the attribute is 3. So, if that's intelligence for you, Nathan, all of
Yeah.
your intelligence-based skills will have a base of 3.
Okay.
Any that you have that is one of your professional skills that you've chosen, one of your trained skills, either that or your profession or outside of that, it will be double that.
Oh, okay. So if your base chance is a 4 under like awareness, it would be an 8 if you have awareness as a trained skill.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, got it.
Correct. Your trained skill equals twice the base chance,
Okay.
and 6 of your So for 1 to 5, it's going to be a 3. If your stat is between a 6 and 8, your baseline is a 4.
Huh.
If your stat's between a 9 and a 12, the baseline is a 5.
That's my whole character.
Shoot.
If it is between a 13 and 15, your base number is 6.
13.
And if your attribute is between 16 and 18, your base chance is a 7.
And so where do we write these?
So you're right. You see the skills?
These are the lines next to the skills.
The skills, right? Yeah, that's where you write those. So basically,
Okay.
you now know which ones are the ones you're trained in and which ones are
gotcha.
are not trained in. And so you, like I said, there's a baseline default you have in this game.
Got it. Okay.
The only thing
Malcolm,
it doesn't have a
what page is that chart, just so I could reference it?
that is going to be on page. Give me a second. Page 25.
Page 25.
Thank you.
Hey, Malcolm, I thought I saw something in there where swords can be either strength or agility. Is that correct?
I believe so, but I think that's going to be. I'll check in the equipment section.
Okay, because it says in weapon skills, swords strength.
Or it might have been. The thing is, I have to check because it may be certain abilities or certain things. I don't know. Certain ones can be depending if
Okay.
they're finesse. But let me just double check that in equipment real quick.
Okay.
If you want me to do that, I can do that for you. And see that.
wow.
If it's not important, I mean, we can all. It can always wait.
Well, should I write all these numbers in here now, or are there other things to modify them?
There's not other things to modify them right now. No.
Okay.
And so, in case you're wondering, like, where are they going to be all this low all the time? No, you generally have a chance at the end of every session to increase your skills. So there'll be a way of advancement.
So use a pencil.
So those skills in your kin starting, those are the ones that are your core skills that you get to double.
Yes,
Okay.
the 6 that have to be they're from your professional skills.
Yeah.
Basically, it just says like 6 of them have to be from your professional.
Yeah.
I kind of
Anything else, and the rest of the skills, be it 2 or 4 or 6, depending on your age, those you can choose freely, and those are doubled. Those are trained skills. The skills you're trained in.
So I negated my my human heroic ability or whatever racial trait, because every skill I have right now except for swords is 12. 12. So what the hell is adaptive going to do?
Wait a second. How is everything you have is 12?
Well, because all of
'Cause
my
he-
skills.
He chose only from his class.
Well, all of my. Oh, I chose a couple that weren't in my class.
Oh.
But my intelligence is 14. My charisma is 13.
Yeah.
And my agility is 14. So it's all
Yes.
the same bonus.
Yeah, all of my trained skills are 12s too.
Yeah, all your trained skills are maybe a certain level. And the thing is, one thing you should note is that, your trained skills will probably, may all.
Oh, So I guess I could use that for one of my untrained skills.
Exactly.
All right. Then I
That's
didn't-
what it is.
okay,
Yeah.
Okay.
That's when it's like, I don't have bushcraft, but I'm going to use. I remember reading a book about it, and and this kind of thing, and I'm going to use that role, and you bullshit your way, and as a GM, I can say yes or no, and I have to be lenient apparently, and then you make that roll.
But then I use my intuition to ask you how to get over on you asking that question.
Yes, but you're spending willpower points.
God
I'm like,
damn
yes, yes. And unless you're the elf, you're going to have to take some time to get them back.
Why? Because the elf just.
They basically just take a nap. During the nap, they're getting back. They're healing and getting their hit points faster than They're being douches. Elf stuff.
douche nozzle.
Elf stuff.
Tell me, what do your elf eyes see?
Well, that was useful.
That one hit hard.
So yeah, I think I'm not sure if it's into gear. Let me just check and see. On appearance, on experience. Oh, this is not what I wanted. Okay, other gear section. So there's certain attributes that certain weapons have, and I'm wondering if that may be a change in that. That's I believe that some things have strength, and I think certain weapons can use your agility. You're muted
Yeah.
right now.
So
dear.
like bows.
So
crossbows.
my loadout came with a short sword, but maybe I'll switch it for something else later.
Yeah, you can. But and you can also. I think we have starting money too.
I do. I have 9 silver
Yeah.
and 3 food rations.
Yes. So let's get that skills. So yeah, let me just. Does everybody just? I need to write recording my skills myself. Sorry.
Weaknesses.
Yes.
Your character is a capable individual risking their life and limb for honor, gold, or adventure. Yet even an adventure has a weakness, an Achilles heel that can get you into trouble. You can roll or choose from the table below. Choose your weakness freely. Your weakness adds depth and personality to your character. It can also be used by the GM to create challenges for them. Role playing accordingly to your weakness gives you an extra advancement mark at the end of a session. So that's a D20.
And shall I read those off to you guys? In case you
go.
wish to choose.
Go ahead, read them if you want.
They're gullible, greedy, thin-skinned, foolhardy, faint-hearted, monster slayer, intolerant, slothful, gluttonous, kleptomaniac, vain, reckless, fear of magic, craving knowledge, child of the wild, boastful, violent, overbearing, cynic, haughty.
You just described everybody on the call.
I know. I don't know what it's like. We all have weaknesses. So if you want to describe it, it's basically just they're pretty much just.
We'll describe it once people get them. How about that?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Hey,
All right. So, Chris, what you get?
I got a 15, which is
Child of the
Wild.
Wild.
I never sleep indoors. I guess that explains my charisma.
Indeed, it
The
does.
smell.
All right, Sean, why don't you roll?
I will. Let's see.
What are we rolling for this, by the way?
D20.
Natural 20. Oh,
Haughty, you look down on
how do I do
everyone
that?
you
I'm a
meet.
dwarf.
Sean, this is role playing.
I don't speak to you, Chris.
All right, Tim.
It's a D20 you need.
Yep.
Whoop. 15.
Child of the Wild. You can roll again or choose something else if you want something
Yeah,
different.
you can always.
I mean, he is a Mallet.
I have animism, and I'm a duck.
Yeah. So,
Somebody else can reroll. How about that?
Tier.
I know which one I would choose, but I will. I'll roll.
Where do I put the this disadvantage?
9.
Nine.
Oh,
is
weakness,
gluttonous.
Gluttonous.
Gluttonous scholar. Yeah, I can see it.
I was gonna take 14, but that.
Yeah, I take every chance I get to eat something tasty.
You know what? While you're reading those books, you got to have a nice snack.
Tony.
Yeah, tiramisu.
17.
Oh,
Violence. I resort to a violence to overcome every obstacle. Damn cheer!
Malcolm.
Oh God. 7, intolerant. Intolerant of nightkin, such as orcs and goblins, are evil and need to be fought.
Oh, Jesus Christ. So you're racist.
Yes, that is
I
right.
do look down upon those dirty nightkin in their mud language.
Intolerant of the
I got
nightkin.
16 boastful. I always exaggerate my accomplishments.
Can you even talk?
Tell us about the time you fought the nightkin.
Brag best.
unfortunately,
Brag best.
his means of boasting is just humping everybody's leg.
Red bracket, red bracket.
Please go away.
Oh my God.
It gives you an extra advancement mark at the end of this.
I would love it if Nathan had chosen fearful of magic.
That would have been perfect.
That was my first Harden character.
Oh God, hard.
Did everybody write down their movement and
Yes.
hit points?
Yeah, I didn't hit point. I didn't write down hit points. I don't know how you get.
And your damage bonus and
Yeah,
No, I
go
didn't
through
write
that
that.
real quick. So
Yeah, we can go
movement-
back to that. We can do that.
I know that my base movement is 8 as a duck. So what's my?
Well, plus your age. Your age affects your movement.
Oh, my age was
And your
5.
agility affects it.
Oh, does it?
Yes.
Shit.
So, like a human has a base 10,
Yeah.
and if you're, I guess movement.
Oh, not
where's
age,
the-
agility.
Not age.
Yeah.
It's agility, not age. So
Yeah,
it's your,
yeah.
Okay.
and so depending on your agility, it will either a minus or a bonus to it.
Well,
So
what's
you're-
agility. I have agility 14.
agility
Your
14
agility
is plus 2.
Plus 2.
Agility 15 is also a +2, I guess.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm a 10 movement because I'm an 8 as a duck +2.
You're a
that
fast
right?
fucking duck.
Oh, I got -2 to movement. Awesome. I move at 6.
And then there's a damage bonus strength and a damage bonus agility.
Yeah, so anything less than 12 in either of those is a bonus of +4. Or is no bonus, rather. 13 to 16 is plus D4.
Okay.
And 17 plus is plus D6.
Plus D6.
Plus D4 for agility.
Yeah, I gotta choose an
bonus
agility. weapon
0
because
for
I get-
strength.
I get nothing.
Strength 12 gives you no bonus, right?
No
For
bonus,
strength?
correct.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, so plus D4. Got it.
Nathan,
Sticking
can
on my
I?
spells.
Nathan, can I swap my Can I swap my short sword for like a bow?
Yeah.
Okay. 'Cause it doesn't make sense for me to have a short sword. And I'm no good with it.
Wait, where's my? Oh, there's my hit points. There's only 7 of those things. Oh,
Yeah, so hit points is just your con, and I believe willpower points is just your willpower, right?
Yes.
yeah.
Hit points is your con.
But it can be increased by heroic ability focused.
I will need to. I need to get robust or something.
Wait.
You can buy that multiple times, so I might have to buy it just to get up to everybody else's. Good God.
So hit points is just your straight con. What is your willpower points?
Your willpower.
Willpower, yeah.
Yeah, your willpower points
your will. Okay.
are just your base will, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Feeling so good.
Okay.
Memento.
Oh, I got the table open. If anybody wants to roll, I'll read it out.
I will go first.
All right, go ahead.
No, roll. That was a 5.
A 5, a bracelet passed down in your family. All right. who's
Exciting.
next?
This is
Yours,
next.
adorable.
This is a D20.
Yep, D20.
Yes, and you record it in the box for tiny items.
There's a memento line as well.
No, there's a memento. Sorry, memento.
Yeah.
Goodness,
All right.
my bad.
Give me a D20, Coop.
I think Sean wants it to go.
All right, give me a D20, Sean.
A 2.
2, a simple silver medallion. All right.
4.
4, a ragged old journal.
Ragged like your dreams.
I rolled a 20.
20, a beautifully carved pipe.
Ooh, is it PVC?
No,
Yes.
It's all right. Malcolm?
Where'd that go? Ah. Okay, it's gone. We'll try another. 3.
3 is a letter from an old friend or relative.
Okay.
Nathan?
So what am I rolling for this? Is D20?
D20.
19.
19, a griffin feather.
Ooh.
All right. Yeah, I guess I should roll too. 11, a fang taken as a trophy from a beast.
Now, the mechanics as far as memento is that you can always, once a game session, you can use a memento to recover from an additional condition during a stretch. Like I said, conditions are something that can happen because you overstressed yourself or something attack has happened or something, and basically any attribute associated with that particular condition affects all the skills from it. And it's a way of recovering from that and getting rid of that particular thing, in addition to just regular resting.
Oh, so just like the stress thing in Alien.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Gotcha.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Same mechanic. Similar mechanics, right? Encumbrance is a thing in this game.
Ah!
So encumbrance is equal to half your strength rounding up.
Encumbrance is half your strength round.
Yeah. And helmet and the armor that you're wearing don't count as your encumbrance.
Who has that kind of shit?
Yeah, I don't.
Maybe,
Yeah.
maybe the fighter.
I've got leather armor.
I haven't looked to see. I haven't.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
I
do
need
I.
to get my gear down.
Yeah, mine
I don't
didn't.
see. I don't see where to put encumbrance. Oh,
Uh,
encumbrance
yeah,
limit. I
it's-
see it.
Yeah.
Encumbrance limit. Yeah.
So it's 6.
You said it's half your strength?
It's a
Half your
strong
strength.
duck.
Half your strength rounded down, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it said.
Oh, right.
Half your strength rounding up.
Rounded
Yeah.
up.
Hooray. That makes a big difference.
Something good.
Does stuff in a backpack count as encumbrance, or is the
They have a way of doing that. Like basically, you have your encumbrance units or encumbrance limit is usually set, and then like a backpack will increase it by 2. For instance.
It says a backpack increases your carrying capacity by 2, but it does not count towards your encumbrance.
Yeah, it doesn't count.
Yeah.
Unless you're flying United, you still have to pay for that as well.
Oh, we didn't get a merchant, did we?
Yeah, tiny items don't count as encumbrance either. So like a single coin. Anything less than 100, basically all the money that we have doesn't count. Somebody have something beeping?
I did hear a beep. I don't know where it came from.
I heard it too. I don't know where it
Not
came
me.
from.
I heard it, but it's not me.
I heard it.
Not me.
I'll find out who it is later.
Yeah, he'll know.
You know what's weird is since we started the beeping, the frequency's been getting tighter and tighter. Beep.
And suddenly, your screen goes dark.
Why is it my screen?
Sweet freedom!
Happy birthday!
I ain't working in the garden this weekend. Woo!
Do we want to roll for appearance?
Sure.
Sure.
D20?
Sure.
Chris.
I'll go
I'm
first.
gonna expect a 20.
I got 9. Oh no. Okay. No. This is,
Balding.
yeah. This is depending on Ken, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll something else for.
It could be a balding.
Balding wolf.
Balding wolf. It's got scabies.
Like one of those cats with no hair.
Strange. Okay, strange headgear. So I'm gonna have that be like a metal plate on the back of my head.
The metal yarmulke.
No. Like somebody actually did like an operation on me.
Ah.
Of course.
And my nickname is gonna be Brains.
Oh,
What's your IQ? 4. Oh, okay. Very good.
His first name is Where Are the? Yay.
It's
I
Abby.
got
Abby Norm.
Heavy Norman.
I've got a whole 18. Oh, that's boring.
Yeah,
Too
my
late.
eyes are different colors.
I'll roll. 14. I'm filthy. That's awesome.
You look down on people if you filthy dwarf. Yeah, you filthy, sooty dwarf.
Only peasants bathe.
Oh gosh.
Oh, that's fine.
But I don't need to brush my teeth. The yellow is the color of gold.
I rolled a 16.
16
See?
is silver
I gotta
tooth.
book that.
I rolled a 4, which is constant smile on your lips, but I have a bill, so I'm like,
An upturned bill.
Yeah, an upturned bill.
Upturned bill, yeah.
no, I don't want that one. Can I roll again? Is that okay?
Yeah, roll again.
Yeah.
12.
Glorious hairstyle.
You got crazy feathers here, pal.
Feel like a
I'm
boy
going to
band.
take that. Yeah. Glorious hairstyle.
You don't have hair.
Sure, it's,
I'm gonna
It's a
roll
toupee.
I'm gonna roll mine again because I got a 12.
right.
So let me see. And I got a 12 again.
It's fate, man. It's fate.
You have a glorious hairstyle, just not on your head. It's in your chest. Beautiful.
No one kills like Castaway.
Oh,
Do not violate Disney's copyrights, man.
Is it my turn? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Tim should be Daffy Duck.
5.
Howard. I'm Howard.
Icy penetrating gaze.
Always good in a performer. What the hell? I'll roll
got
again.
that.
Reroll.
You got that cold Nazi gaze.
Get the filthy one.
No, I have.
So many gays.
Jeez, that's not gonna work either.
What'd you roll?
Hissing voice.
No, you can be like one of those performers who sings in an absolutely beautiful voice, and then when you hear them talk, they're like, "Hi."
Just a terrible lisp.
I got 10, which is
No. Prominent tattoo. There you go. That's pretty good.
Forehead.
all right. We'll just go with.
Aren't you a child?
Yeah. I should probably take thin and wiry because I'm pretty much. God, but prominent tattoo. We'll go with that. I just leave it
Got that working in the coal mines.
Might I recommend abnormally pale and pasty? You're a halfling. You're racist halfling at that.
Fine, I'll go with that.
The final solution.
I will go with that. Abnormally pale and
It's like
The
that.
sickly,
He looks like
abnormally pale and pasty supremacist.
he looks like that the Nazi from Indiana Jones in a black suit and hat, but real small.
hello, Mr. Jones. Yeah, sing your song. What the hell? Okay, yeah, I'll go with
What
pasty.
fucked up halfling are you?
A clean one. You filthy dwarf.
Oh my god.
I thought maybe you were one of the night kid. You're so dirty.
Oh no!
Oh, my essence must be spread upon the world.
Don't get this game thrown off the air before we start
I'm not gonna-
playing.
I always thought it was going to be Sean that did it.
Yeah, I don't want it to be me. So
I honestly, I didn't have my money on Malcolm. I didn't.
Yeah.
I don't really want to be the racist guy. I don't want to do that.
You know, he's the dark horse coming up from behind. He's got
Thanks, Sean. Thanks for pulling this back.
Give me my power.
And with that,
Back.
yeah, and with the, I'm out. Goodbye.
I was thinking maybe I could just go with the abnormal body here, but we'll just go. Pale and.
You know, I actually I'm going to choose a different one. I don't want Silvertooth. I'm going to choose different. I'm going to choose different colored eyes.
I'm just as normally tasty and pale, small, young
sickly.
halfling. Hello, Toad. It's so cold in here. You're sitting by the fire, you freak. It's like Benjamin Buttons.
The cold, creeping hand of death on my shoulder.
Don't touch me!
He's got a bane to stealth checks on moonlit nights.
His fork and knife at the tavern have corks on them, so he doesn't cut himself.
No, that was going to be Nathan. Nathan's character's still going to have that. If they give him a North fork, just give him a bowl and leave it on the floor. He'll be fine.
Let him slop down. Let him slop down with the pigs outside. That'll be fine.
Oh my
Oh
gosh.
my god.
Oh, I'm gonna put magnets on the back of his skull.
Sorry.
Welcome to Williamsport. It's like having a fridge. It's great.
So, Tim, did you pick spells?
I did.
So, what did you pick?
So, as a starting off mage, I'm able to pick 3 level 1 spells from either Animism or from General. And I'm allowed to pick 3 magic tricks either from Animism or from General.
Okay.
So what I chose is Treat Wound, Lightning Flash, and Animal Whisperer for the spells. And for the tricks, I picked Sense Magic, Flick, and Fetch. So basically, it's like Mage Hand kind of with the Fetch and
Okay.
Flick options there.
Flick it.
So the only question I haven't been able to figure out is where do I see the willpower cost for the spells? Is it pretty much
Okay,
always
yeah.
a 2?
Yeah, it's usually going to be always a 2, and sometimes you'll be able to do multiple. Like you can do. Some of them have ability to do at increased levels. So you can say like I want to do a 5 level fireball. Then you would just spend 10 points of willpower to cast that.
Okay. And my willpower points are equal to my willpower total, not the chance for it. It's the total, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's what I write under willpower points is what my
Correct.
will is.
Yep.
Okay, so 16. And then hit points is equal to constitution in the same way, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
And
So how do I figure out how many coin I have?
It's a
that a-
D10, right? Or I guess I
It depends on your
class, your
Your profession.
profession.
Oh, it says I didn't see anything in my profession.
hold on, I can grab it. I was just there. You're
I'm
mage,
looking at
right?
Mage, yeah.
D8. Roll
Oh,
a D8.
D8 silver. Oh, I see. It's under gear. So
Yeah.
I roll a D6 to see which of those 3 categories I get.
If you
If you
want,
choose,
or you
yeah,
can, or you can choose.
Please, yeah.
What's an orbuculum?
That's the crystal ball. I had to look that up myself. I was like, what the? Give me.
You
So
really
I
want
would
to
say- I would
crystal
want
ball
the-
as a duck?
I'd want the third one since it comes with the sleeping pelt. That makes more sense for my character, since I have to sleep outside and I've got animism. Yeah, I'll go with the third option there. So I'm going to roll a D6 food rations and a D8 silver. Mm-hmm. All right. There's a D8. There's a D6. D6 food rations. So yeah, 4 food rations, but 8 silver.
Nice.
Nice. 4 food rations. Where did I put food? No, 8 silver. Where's my 4 food rations? Does it say where food rations go? It's just under inventory.
Yeah,
I just put it under inventory.
It will describe where they're supposed to go later on, but right now I'm not going to deal with that.
Okay.
Like for instance, your weapons don't go under your inventory. They go on your weapons list. Your armor goes under your armor, because basically what they do is like they use the character sheet as a part of the actual game mechanic. So the number of weapons you have is up to 3, and weapons and shield are both fall in the same category. So if you have a weapon and a shield, they go into there because those are considered ready items you can use. That means you can use them immediately in combat. If you have more than that, they go in inventory, and that's a separate action to try and pull them out and everything. And also, your armor and your helmet don't count to your encumbrance. Neither do your weapons that are currently in those weapon slots that are on the bottom of the page.
I lost
Things
you there
that-
for a second, but I'm back.
Things that are called tiny items, classified as tiny items, also don't add to your inventory. But we'll probably have to go through them separately at some point in time, so we can figure out what you have and what you cannot carry, so you're not going over your encumbrance. Which, it's not really a super big deal, but you're going to try and
Yeah, it's not.
be helpful.
Yeah, it's not like with at least with the amount of money I start off with. There's not a ton I can
How much money do you start?
buy. Like I started with 6 silver.
Yeah, they start you off pretty poor.
Yeah, you're hungry. So in
For
the
adventure.
we're kind of at the end here. So, as Malcolm said, we're all traveling together to the Misty Vale. So we have to come up with a reason why we're going to the Misty Vale. So Misty Vale is this area that has been kind of cut off from access for what was it, over a century? Malcolm, do you remember? A long time.
I believe so.
So-
Long time.
So it's the rumors abound that it's opened up again, and that there's and people are start going there looking for treasure because there's like an old empire that was based there. So there's a lot of treasure hunters and
Scholars.
thrill seekers, scholars. So does anybody have any good ideas of why this ragtag group of misfits might be together?
Now I did have a table if you want to use that, but that's just connections between
Well, I mean,
other.
so someone put together the scholar put together the adventuring party to learn about the new area. The hunter is obviously useful in exploring and finding out what's there. The
Yeah, I'm a tracker.
Yeah,
bard
I-
wants
Yeah,
the,
and I had
the
just enough
details.
money from my mysterious benefactor to hire this group.
Who wants to be my best friend?
I'll be your best friend.
All right, Tony's character's my best friend.
Let me go over the weaknesses again for everybody.
Sure.
So the dwarf is filthy.
Which one?
Yes.
He thinks all dwarfs are filthy. So.
Yeah. No, I don't. I just joke. I know it. No. The elf is.
the elf is child of the wild. Always sleeps outside.
Oh, maybe I should be friend. Maybe
Yeah.
you should be
Yeah.
my friend. Since we both sleep outside, we're both children of the wild. That makes
Yeah.
sense. Sorry, Tony, you're not my best friend anymore.
You know what?
Chris is my best friend now.
I want my lawnmower back. Okay.
You gotta
I'll be the
give
fighter's best friend because we
give the
probably
bracelet
would
back.
make a good pair.
All right.
So, and
Sounds
you're
good.
violent. And
So,
the Wolfkin is
Boastful.
intolerant. And
The
the
elven.
human
his gluttonous.
scholar is what?
Gluttonous.
Gluttonous.
Loves sweets.
Nom, 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 nom,
The
nom.
elven huntress is my best friend. We met out in the woods.
Well, Alan Banefire will look in a mirror because he is his own best friend. So
Alan Banefire? Nice.
yes, Alan Banefire.
And
Well, I had a question, but I just figured it out. The knife had a range of strength.
So you use your agility.
So it says it can be thrown. So, so I guess it can be thrown up to the distance of my strength.
Which is in meters.
Anybody have names?
yes. The scholar's name is Dane Ringson.
What's your name?
Dane Ringson.
Ring, R-I-N-G.
Ringson. And I took those Swedish names actually
Okay.
in honor of the game.
All right. And I'm going to be Brains. That's my nickname. Chris, do you have a name?
I do. It's Sigun Uatayan Vartvia.
Oh, my God.
What?
S-I-G.
Sigun. Sigyn.
Okay.
Siggy.
Sigun, yes.
Yeah, it's Siggy.
And what's spell the last name?
Y-O with the umlaut.
Mm-hmm.
T-A-I-V. A-A-N-V-A-R-T-I-J-A. Oh, the
Again.
name. Yeah.
What again?
My name may be
I
Swedish,
got
but that's
lost
more
the two A's. There were double A's.
Yeah, after the two A's, there's N.
Mm-hmm.
V-A-R.
V-A-R. Okay.
T-I-J-A.
And then pronounce that for me one more time.
Yeah, I'm gonna be. All the Swedes are gonna hate me or whatever. Ua Taivan Vartia.
Okay.
All right.
Bless you.
Sean, what's your character's name?
Baylor, Baylor, Banefire.
B-A-L-O-R?
Yep, and Banefire.
Banefire. Tim, you got one?
Yeah, Howard.
Howard. Tony?
Gorgon Stonehammer.
Gorgon?
Core.
Corgan.
Corgan.
Say what you will, but you guys aren't going to forget Howard. Corgan. Siggy. Siggy with the umlaut.
And Malcolm.
Oh, the umlaut's in the last name.
That's just Howard.
Gus.
There you go. Gus.
Who's Gus?
Oh.
Malcolm, what's yours?
You.
Wait,
You
who's
could be
Gus?
No, there is no Gus. It was just the.
That's
Little
his nickname.
humor.
His nickname is Gus.
Yes, Gus.
Let me just. I think I'm gonna randomly roll it.
Okay.
This my nickname. Okay. Last name is Rhymesmith. This was my nickname. But I need a name that just invokes paleness. Millicent?
Jennifer.
Well, there is that.
Karen. Should be Karen.
Jesus, yeah.
Stefan.
Yes, that's it. Karen.
Stefan, yeah.
That's Karyn.
Of course it is.
Karen Rhymesmith.
I'd like to see your king, please.
I know you should have one.
All right, and is everybody playing dudes except for Chris and Malcolm?
Since I know Karen, yeah, I guess.
I kind of wanted to have a duck that had the chance of having an egg, but the fact that ducks all have corkscrew shaped penises, I gotta go with that angle too. So
The corkscrew go all kinds of angles.
yeah.
I just wanted to play somebody with a character named Dane, so I'm gonna play a guy this time.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah, I guess this is we've gone over a little bit, but I think we've got our characters. Malcolm, I'm okay with them buying stuff with the little cash they have if they want to.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead, knock yourself out. Buy what you can.
But yeah, when we come back next time, you'll be traveling to the Misty Vale, and we'll pick it up there. Anything you want to add, Malcolm?
Yes, I would. I think we're gonna have to. We'll hopefully in the first adventure we'll probably go over the mechanics of combat. But if you want to go ahead, we can do that. And if you want to talk about some things afterwards, I can do that as well. I've got some time tonight.
I just want to say that for the prices I'm seeing, we ain't buying
Yeah,
shit.
I know. I was like, I think you can buy like what, a spoon.
I got a
Maybe.
question. Are you? I mean, if you're trained in a staff, do you have a staff?
No.
No.
I have to buy it. Okay.
Oh yes.
Oh.
It sucks.
Or you can go
let's
get a
send
stick in the
the
woods.
starting
Yeah.
inventory.
Oh, I was an asshole and just gave myself something.
Or you could do that route and just say, "Well, I've got this."
Or you can just be tier and just take it.
Just be tier.
This
why you
full
have a
armor
thief.
plate, my 15
But like, if you have
natural-
if you have a weapon that you are not that came in your gear, for instance, that you are not proficient in, you can sell that equivalent value and then just use that.
I'm gonna steal all the ore, and then we got the blacksmith to make shit for us.
Well, that's why I
Of
asked.
course,
That's why I asked if
for
I
you
could, instead of a
peasants.
short sword, I could have a bow and arrows.
Yeah. So just that's what I would suggest doing. Is doing something like that.
Yikes.
Yeah, that's why I just gave I didn't take a short sword. I just gave myself a bow and arrow.
I unfortunately didn't think I'd come with anything like that. Think of
What
making a
kind of
knife.
budget?
Oh, yeah.
Short bow,
I got a
long
knife.
bow?
I don't know. I just said bow and arrow.
Uh,
I haven't looked at the equipment stuff yet.
Okay,
So.
I got the gear yet, but when you do,
so I will say that the bow and arrow requires a quiver as well.
How much is a fucking quiver? Like, what-
70. So, yeah, everything's really.
Who was the blacksmith? Because blacksmithing tools, 20 gold.
But he hopefully got them as
So-
part of his gear.
A quiver of arrows is
peasants.
5 silver.
Peasant. Nice.
A short bow is 25 gold. A long bow is 50 gold. Your paltry short sword was only 8 gold. So you made out like a bandit.
Yeah.
A backpack is 3 gold? You gotta be kidding me.
How much do we start with?
Gold for a
5 well,
You guys are starting with silver. That's where we're gonna. That's what we need to go get loot, guys. We need
Yeah.
the money. We are
Yeah,
just too broke.
we found our motivation.
Yeah, it's like
We're
we can't
poor.
survive without getting some sort of money, and we're
Brains
poor.
kill.
Yes, we are poor, and we need.
This is how we became murder hobos at level 1.
exactly.
Nathan, what was your character's name?
Brains,
Brains.
my nickname.
Please tell me it's spelled wrong.
Yes,
Branez.
It's spelled correctly, but the R is backwards.
I mean, you probably can't write, so it's probably just a pictogram.
and Howard, you have no last name. Tim,
Howard, yeah. Howard T. Duck. Yeah.
really?
I'll come up with something for you.
I was like, yeah, you better make some shitty effort.
I will make some effort. Sure.
Quackers.
Well, should we stop the record?
Yeah. So let's say good night, everybody. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.